What's going on, everybody? I am PS4 John Gotti, and my co-host with me are
It's your
Got
boy Fly
uh-huh.
right here. Oh, my bad, my man.
Good,
we
bro.
I
eager.
cut you
We're,
off.
we're eager to
I,
get to this.
hey,
Yeah,
I
go
was excited, bro. I was wearing this all day, man. School you boys. It's your boy. It's your boy Fly, man. Catch me on YouTube as well. Go Fly.
There we go fly. What would you talking about, KM?
It's your boy KM. You know, KM the God on YouTube. KM the Great One on with a PSN. Look me up.
Got you. Hey, and listen, by the way, both of their handles will be in the description, so take a second, look them up and follow them, man. Also, streamers as well as myself. Uh, Together, guys, we are the embodiment. We are
Yeah,
everything the sports
yeah.
world is missing. We are Let's Overreact podcast, man. Give it up for us.
Come on,
Give
talk
it up
on,
for us.
talk on.
And today we're talking about, overreacting about the most important topics, which is LeBron James and the Lakers missing the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start it off right here at the top. My overall opinion about LeBron James missing the playoffs is it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like
What?
the rest of the sports world. No, I'm being real. It's not really about the rest of the sports world and them missing the playoffs. Let's be honest. LeBron James, like in season 19, and his mind is no longer on winning championships. It's all a resume, and the resume got different. I worked hard. I did this. I did that. Championships were just check marks in his career to get to where he ultimately want to be, and that is ultimately becoming a scoring championship. Talk to me about it. What you think? What you think about that, Fly?
Okay, no big deal, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I'm gonna counter that.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me start with this. If you sit out as the GM and pick your team, you turn down DeMar DeRozan and Buddy Hield. You say you want Russ with AD,
Mm-hmm.
and it blows up in your face. If you're the GOAT, it's your fault. It's a huge deal. It's a huge
Mm.
deal. And I'm gonna tell you, man, this will tarnish his legacy big time.
Mm.
Because at the beginning of the season, Vegas had the LA Lakers and Brooklyn Nets as the favorites to go to the NBA Finals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They didn't make the playoffs, and they didn't even make the play in.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
KM, your 2 cents?
Tarnish his legacy. Tarnish legacy. The man Hall of Fame 7 years ago. Tarnish legacy.
Talk that talk, King.
Please. I will say that it is a disappointment because on paper they were projected to at least get to the Western Conference Finals. You don't make the playoffs. I will agree. You handpicked your team, and on paper you still were supposed to get to the Western Conference Finals. That's a letdown.
Hold on, no, but we can't sit back, like, we can't say, well, they would hurt. Like, back in the day when Grant Hill and was playing, he's supposed to be the greatest ever. No, better example, Tracy McGrady going with Yao Ming and all that, Tracy McGrady being hurt. We can't look on the season like, well, hell, everybody's hurt. So we give Tracy McGrady the whole, you was hurt, you injured your whole career, but you did do good things, and you go into the Hall of Fame, you'll go pass, but we can't get that same pass for this season to LeBron?
Okay, well, I'll say this.
He
LeBron LeBron is about a year and a half removed from winning a championship. He was a finals MVP when they played in Miami. The expectations were very high, especially going into this year.
Yeah.
And LeBron, I give him this. At his age, no one has played this well in this year of his career. Nobody.
Agreed.
But I do feel like towards the end, where he sat out with the bad ankle, the couple games, Kobe Bryant would have played if he had a bullet wound.
And he did.
It meant making the play in.
Yeah.
And I knocked LeBron for not having that Mamba mentality.
That's been a knock his whole career. What do you think about that, Cam?
no, I'm gonna agree to a certain extent. I'm gonna say once he realized, because dude's smart as it, he's smart. Once he realized they wasn't about to make no push like that, it was, I'm just coming out here to get buckets. That's about it.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just here for the buckets. Oh yeah, if my ankle hurt a little bit, no, I ain't gonna play. Because I ain't finna get to the playoffs or the finals anyway. Yeah, my ankle hurt. Yeah, not this one. You know what? Ankle feel pretty good today. I'm about to go get buckets. I'm about to drop 50. Ankle feeling real good. I put 50 down the other day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
against
he
OKC.
coming to town. The ankle.
So you are alluding to that LeBron James valued winning a scoring title over winning the NBA championship?
Once he realized he couldn't get the championship. Once he realized,
Mm.
he knew. Well, Brian been knowing this since you didn't need a large sample size to see Russ was a bad fit. You didn't need 30, 40 games. Brian knew this back in December, January. And once the L's start piling on up, he was like, he looked at that schedule. We can't beat the Suns. We can't beat the Clippers. We can't beat Timberwolves might knock us. Hey, you know what? I'm just get buckets. Yeah, that whole playoff. Just don't even worry about it, y'all. Don't even worry about it.
You know what? Cam, you made a great point, and you mentioned the LA Clippers, which I happen to be a fan of.
Mm-hmm.
Kalu has done a phenomenal job this year,
Absolutely,
moving that team along and making it happen without his stars.
Mm.
At least LA had Russ all but 2 games this year. Russ only missed 2 games this season.
If anything, he was available.
And LeBron played and AD played. If you look at the Clippers, they didn't have Kawhi or PG for the majority of the season. But here they are, clinching the 8th seed in the Western Conference.
Relevant.
You know what I mean? And you can't tell me on paper, you can't name 3 players on the Spurs roster or the Pelicans. You know what I mean? But the Lakers have the talent.
So KM thinks the best ability is availability, except if you Russell Westbrook.
Except for
And I'm gonna counteract what KM said, because LeBron will have his high hopes because they're riddled with injury, knowing that AD's coming back. So yeah, I know my team is trash throughout the whole season, but my last hope is they had to win 4 games with AD coming back. So the argument about him saying I want to go get buckets and forget everything and the angle not working can't be applicable because AD came back and they still lost. Right there would be LeBron James saying, you know what, we ain't gonna win. My hopes will still be in the bag. If I say, you know what, we still got AD coming back. AD gonna ball. So that's just that for me. What is it, Fly?
Yeah, you keep mentioning injuries. What team didn't have injuries this year? Look at Yoke. Have you seen Michael Porter Jr. or Jamal Murray?
That's valid.
Look how he's playing.
Valid. That's valid.
Look at Brooklyn. Kyrie and James Harden left KD stranded. And are they not in playoff contention?
In the 10th
So